G'day comrade subscribers. So Matt's been working hard on his PicoROM firmware. So I thought we'd check out the latest version 3.1. So this is my PicoROM. Just got some reset buttons on it. P for PicoROM, reset the PicoROM. A to reset the Amstrad. So if we have basically the instructions. So we just want to hold down the boot select while we plug it in. And then it should show up. So let's have a look on the computer. Okay, so let's just hook up the Pico again. And there it is. Okay, so what we need to do first is, no. All the junk I've got in here. So let's go back to, where is GitHub? And then the firmware. So we just need to drag the UF2 file across there. It'll restart. Now, quite importantly, you'll see mine's already reconnected as PicoROM. So if you're upgrading from, if you're doing this for the first time or you're upgrading from another version, when the Pico reconnects, it'll say that it's uninitialized. So on Mac or Windows, on Mac, for example, it'll say, do you want to initialize it, ignore it, or eject it? So what you just need to do here is, whilst it's still connected, just hold down the boot select button for 10 seconds. So I'll do that now. Where are we? So we've got PicoROM. So at the moment, it's just slowly flashing green. So I'll hold it down for 10 seconds until it stops flashing. Waiting. Right, it stopped flashing. Let it go. And it'll basically initialize. Flash drive will be formatted. And no, where is it? And it's back. And of course all my windows are closed again. Okay, so now the next thing is, it says here obtain some ROM images, so which we can do from here. So got all your utilities, languages, firmware, games, everything's there. Okay, so I've already got some downloaded. So as he says here, so copy your ROM images onto the PicoROM USB drive. So let's go back to here. So where did I put them? I stuck them. Let's open a new one. I stuck them here, PicoROM. So here they all are. And then the configuration files. So I've got 6128 firmware. I've got basic 1.1. And I also need the PicoROM. I need the PicoROM. ROM. So let's just go back to documents, GitHub. Not very well prepared, am I? So under here, PicoROM. So let's just copy that across to there now. There we go. All right, let's go back to PicoROM. Okay. So now it should just be a case of copying these across. So this is all the ROMs. Okay. So far so good, I think. Let's see. All right, this is working. Okay, this is all well, it should be in the basic 1.1. Okay, now create the configuration files. So you can create configuration files from a PC. So these are the examples. So, and Matt's got some examples here on his ROM sets, I think. So he's got default, and he's got desktop, I think, environment system, and then games 1, 2, and 3. So I've made my own using those as an idea based on these ROMs here that I've got. So I think it's just a matter of copying these across as well. Okay. Like that. At startup, if the Pico finds a file called default, it will load that. So mine's, yeah, I don't have, I should put that in there. Anyway, right, so now it should all be ready. So I just need to disconnect it. And then on the Amstrad, plug it in and it should boot into BASIC 1.1. So I'm going to use it on a Schneider. But these are the commands here. So it should just be a case of, if I want to change ROM set, so ROM set, and then use the configuration file name. So games 1, games 2, I assume it's .cfg, but I'm not sure. We'll give it a try. And these are the commands. So that should be it. So let's go try it. Okay, let's give this a go. I'll plug her in. Okay, start recording and power on. Okay. All right. It looks like it's loaded the ROMs because I've got, okay, so there's Unidos on there. All right. Protect. Oh, okay, cool. So this is the default configuration I had set up. So if we go pdir, maybe. Okay, so that lists, okay. Cool. So that lists all the files on the PicoROM. That makes it nice and easy. Sorry, again, the Amstrad's got some standoffs there and on either side, so it's on a wobble. Anyway, all right. So that was the pdir command. Okay, so if we do mode 2, we do pdir again. Whoops. Pdir. Of course, it's not going to fit all on one screen. Yeah. Okay. Now that lists all the available ROMs. Now if we go just ROMs, it'll list the ones on the current configuration. So ROMs. Oh, sorry, let's do it in mode 1, so it's easier to see. ROMs. Okay. Right. Yep. So if we go, I don't know how to act. So I don't know, Utopia. That's really annoying me now. Hang on. Let me move this. That might be a bit better. Okay. So I don't know how to start Utopia off the top of my head. No, I don't know. Maybe is it U? Oh, okay. Don't know. But let's try and load the games. I think the game should be easier. So it should be ROM set, comma, and then games 1. I don't know if you need a configuration. Let's just try that. No, all right. So I'll do ROM set, and then games 1 dot configuration. Cool. Okay. So we can see some. All right. So Harrier attack, for example, it says HA to load it. So we can do ROMs. So codename Matt takes up 2 ROM slots. Okay, we've got Bruce Lee, Arkanoid, Donkey Kong, Electro Freddy. I remember playing that. Gauntlet, Ghouls and Ghosts, Harrier attack. So let's try. And there's Oh Mummy. So I'm not sure how to. Let's try Arkanoid. Too easy. All right. Let's reset the Amstrad. Let's try Harrier attack. Jeez. Good old Harry Attack. I used to play this for a while. One thing that always kind of irritated me was how they used semicolons, like score, semicolon, high score, semicolon, rather than a colon. I don't know, maybe that's correct, I don't know. All right, let's reset again. What else did we have? We've got Bruce Lee, so what do you reckon?Maybe Bruce? No. Bruce Lee. Oh, there we go. Play this one for a while as well. Here they're using double colons. Okay. Yeah, good old Bruce Lee. I can't remember the controls. I don't know if I selected keyboard or not. Anyway, so that seems to be working quite well. Oh Mummy. How do we load Oh Mummy? Codename Matt. I used to play Codename Matt 2 a lot. I never played the original Codename Matt. Electro Freddy. Electro? No. Freddy? There we go. 1984, yep. NM, AZ, freeze and unfreeze. Yeah, no, I think that was supposed to be so Clive Sinclair up the top. So I don't know if you could, can you knock him out? I don't know if you could knock him out. Oh, I can't get under it. Whoop. So he's throwing us, throwing spectrums at you. Ah. I thought you could you knock him out? I don't know if you could knock him out. Can you? There we go, like that. There we go. Ah, it wasn't quick enough. All right, that's Electro Freddy. Okay, so that seems to be working really well. Let's do what was it again? ROM set. So I've got the other ROM set. Games 2. Okay, so on this one, yeah, Spy versus Spy and Thrust. Thrust is good on the cassette version because whilst it's loading, it plays quite a nice tune. And I played Thrust for hours as well. And Spy vs Spy, I used to play that. That was a good two-player game, actually, play with my brother. So I don't know how to load Spy vs Spy. Is it SVS? No? Is it Spy? Because it was Spy vs Spy, that's the original, then it was, I think, Spy vs Spy 2 and maybe 3. I never played those other ones. Spy. There we go. Let's see. I think this might be the original. I don't recognise it because we played it on a green screen. But it looks like it. Yeah. I also got this on the Game Boy Color. This is a pretty cool game to play on the Game Boy Color as well. Yep. All right. Cool. So that's working really well, and it's so simple. So simple to set up now. Thrust. Yeah, there we go. Firebirds Thrust. I think this was like one of those like £1.99 games, which translated to $10 in Australia. I think this was one of these cheap $10 games. I used to love Thrust. Shift is Thrust. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to play the full game. Actually, I made some maps. I actually still got them. I drew maps. Go on, go baby, go. Have I gone fast enough? There we go. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. This is so easy to copy ROMs onto, and then switch between them and things like that. So well done, Matt. That's brilliant. Let me just stop that. That's brilliant. And all it is a Pico with a couple of diodes and a couple of switches. Thanks, Matt.